Hi, I'm Angela Alter, your friend and realtor for life, and it's Wednesday, so we're going to be meeting Wednesday's Women in Business. I also wanted to share about a great learning opportunity that I have coming up on October 11th at the Louisville Library. I'm going to be presenting on how to buy a home in a seller's market. So come on out to the Louisville Library on October 11th. And now, without further ado, I have Theresa Krueger, and Theresa is the owner of Market Day Local. Hi, Theresa. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for coming over today.
Sure. I do these Wednesday Women in Business videos because I love to share about all of the women that I know who are entrepreneurs. It's my way of sharing about the community that I love. And Theresa's going to tell us all about Market Day Local.
Thanks. Well, Market Day Local was started as a opportunity for schools to have a healthy type of fundraiser. You know, my babies now are 27 and 29. And when they were tiny and in school, we did fundraisers with wrapping paper, cookie dough, pizza kits, lots of sugary, salty, not really healthy type stuff. Chocolate. Well, I think you should have chocolate every once in a while.
Well, I'm all about the chocolates.
So what we do is we offer a healthy fundraising platform. We curate a farmers market, so to speak, online. Parents shop online, and we drop those orders one time per week at the school, and a percentage of each sale goes to the PTO. 10% of each sale goes to the PTO.
Nice. So where does all the food come from that you bring into the schools?
We have a combination of local and then regional organic farmers, and some is international because we do avocados and bananas, so those would be coming from Mexico. But during the season, we try to source as much local as possible. Like this week in our produce boxes, we have some heirloom tomatoes and cucumbers from Isabel Farms. We have strawberries and blueberries. Again, they're not really grown here in Colorado, so they come in from California. Then we have a whole grass-fed and naturally raised meat selection. And some of more of the local brands or more national brands that you might be familiar with that are certified humane, like Nyman pork products, Beeler pork, again, all no antibiotic, no hormones, all veg diet type programs.
Wow, it's can be challenging as a mom and having to find food that isn't icky, that is natural, that's not raised with hormones. I find myself going to like 4 or 5 different grocery stores. There's this product is sold over there and that one's over there, and I got to go here for my produce.
Right.
And I spend hours and hours and hours every week because I have a family of 6.
Wow.
So
I know that. That's a lot.
That's a lot. We're a big family. Well, part of our family is our au pair. But I still have to feed her. So is that, what is I know the fundraising. So how does it work? How does the program actually work, like in the school?
So first we meet with the school's PTO, or it could be an actual health and wellness advocate at the school. A lot of the schools, especially I've noticed here on the Front Range, have school gardens, which is great. They already get the concept of, eating healthy and how that affects your behavior and your child's behavior during the day. And so it's an easy sort of intro into what they're already doing. So we meet with the PTO. They say, yes, this looks like a great fit for our school and our parents and our community. And then basically a parent just needs to go online and they register. And then from a drop-down list, there's your school, and you pick your school. So each time you order, you only have to do it once, but each time you order, we know that that parent goes to that school and that 10% goes to that PTO at the end of the month.
Oh, okay. So it's all done online.
Absolutely.
Forms don't have to go home in the backpacks.
No, in the beginning we just send, maybe the PTO might send out flyers, or if you look at our Facebook page or you look at your school's PTO Facebook page, you'll see like our weekly specials or what we're highlighting. Like this month is all going to be about pumpkin stuff, right? So we've got great gluten-free, outrageous bakery, pumpkin bread. We've got pie in the sky. pumpkin cheesecakes. And I know that's not fruit, but but we also have.
It is fall,
Yeah,
and
it is
it's
fall.
all about the pumpkin spice, the
Right,
pumpkin bread, the
right.
pumpkin pie, the pumpkin, right?
So in its simplest sense, we're not an online grocery store with 1,000 products. We have 3 categories that we focus on, which is organic produce. You can get a organic veggie box or organic fruit box. You can sign up to get it just once, or we have a subscription that you sign up if you want it dropped every week at the school, every other week. And then you have a savings too when you do that, because we can plan and buy better and source better. But basically, just an offering of what we think is the best in class, meat collection, bakery collection, and fruit and veggies.
So those are the 3 categories?
It's the 3 categories.
Produce, meats, and bakery.
And bakery.
Oh, okay.
Right. And I'm always looking for feedback, that this is your fundraiser. What products, I'm open to suggesting, like, hey, we really like this product, we'd love you to bring this in, or we want more gluten-free products, stuff like that. So I love talking to moms. One of the things that we've done lately is through all the mom networks, like Mod Moms, how we met, which is a great organization. So, hey, if you're new to the area, it's such a loving, open space to connect. You don't, it's not the super mom group, it's just the real mom group.
It's the real mom group.
Right, so, and I love it. It was a real nice connection for me to make when I moved here a couple years ago. So, sorry. But anyway, so what we do now, I put it out there in the universe that, hey, I'm looking for a couple moms, that know how to cook really well or love cooking veggies and fruit, and how to help teach other moms how to incorporate that in their child's diet. So if you go to our Facebook page, you'll see a lot of moms cooking with our products, making vegetarian dishes and making them kid friendly. So that's sort of like my passion, is really connecting with our customers, with our posse, so to speak, and saying, what do you need? How can we supply it? And how can we help you raise funds for your school, in the process?
Okay, so I guess you answered my next question. My next question is usually, who is your ideal client, right? Mm-hmm. Right now, you said you're reaching out to moms and PTOs and PTAs. Mm-hmm. So
we've also started to reach out to local companies, corporations here on the Front Range. And the reason for that is, a lot of people work during the day, so they might not be picking their child up at school when we drop off. And that's usually like at the end of the school day. And, if whatever it is, we're there the minute, this last bell rings, and we're there for around an hour and a half. Because we also sort of curate a table of things that, we bring extra product. So like yesterday, we brought extra pumpkin bread, and that's what they bought. It was, so, hey, if they forgot to go online or something, we always have a couple extra things at the sale. If somebody's looking to pick something up, we bring extra produce boxes if somebody wants to get it at the last minute. Okay. So we've decided to also reach out to corporations, because a lot of people work, as 2 parents working, and they're not picking up their kids. They might be taking the bus home. So we're looking for places that have a lot of cars in the parking lot at a designated time, right? So, hey,
a lot of companies here.
Exactly. And a lot of those parents, from that school are working at those companies.
Right.
So again, a lot of companies have a health and wellness, initiative for their employees, or they also like to support education in the communities that they operate in, especially so many tech companies in this area. Mm-hmm. So a lot of support for STEM education. So those companies, again, how we work that. We give them that 10%, and basically it's administered through the HR department, Human Resources Department, and they go ahead and take that donation and they choose where they want it to go. Oh, okay. And like I said, a lot of them have asked, hey, we don't want each person picking an individual school. That could get chaotic.
Right.
How about, and it's more impactful if we have one big donation at the end of the month and they're going to give it to STEM education, something like that, something that they're very passionate about.
Or they're going to go at the district level or something like that.
Exactly. And again, a service for and a perk almost for their employees. Like, hey, sometimes it's hard to get to the farmer's market on Saturday, or the farmer's market doesn't run, 12 months, during the year.
You can only get fresh produce so long.
Right. And I know for myself, it's like, if I have fresh produce in the house, I'll eat it. If I have to think about it and shop, and like, it's just easy to stop and just get something to eat really quick. So the thought of, hey, at the end of the day, after work, we're waiting there with your fresh produce boxes, your, some great, clean meat products.
And some yummy bakery. I've had some of the bakery.
And some yummy bakery items, because we're all about balance. I don't think, we should never have chocolate, or should never have a piece of cake. I mean, I don't know. For me, that's not realistic. I have to.
No, and that bakery, that key lime pie that you shared, it was like this big, right?
Yeah.
Wait, here, it was like, I'll do it backwards. It was like this
No,
big.
I've got one right here.
See, look, it was like this big.
It's this big.
It was like this big.
And we have a pumpkin flavor this month, and it's fabulous.
It's this big.
And it's gluten-free, okay? And even if you don't even if you don't need to eat gluten-free, it's fabulous.
Yeah.
So anyway, sorry, get a little off because I get excited about the food. So basically, our customers that, are perfect customers, or anybody that wants to have access to organic produce year-round, who wants to eat healthier and wants to have some mission that they're fundraising for. It could be a school, it could be a corporation, it could be a sports team.
Awesome.
So we're open.
Okay. So how does someone get in touch with you?
Oh my gosh, you're gonna ask for my phone number. Okay.
Do you know it?
I think I know it. Okay, you can go to our website, which is marketdaylocal.com, or you could go to our Facebook page, and that's Market Day Local Colorado. And the phone number will be there on the Facebook page. I am so sorry.
That's okay. It'll be here.
It's 720 something.
It'll be yeah.
Right.
I mean,
you can contact us through our website.
How about an email address?
There's a help@marketdaylocal.com.
Fantastic.
And then also, if you go to our website, there's a whole page on how it works, how you register your school. And again, I love talking face to face. That I always think is impactful, because it's not only about, the fundraising aspect. It's about making connection.
Yeah.
And the easiest way for me to understand making connection is over food. It's sort of like a neutralizer. It brings people together, and we're rushing around and we're picking up our kids and running through the carpool line, maybe take 5 minutes and park, come out up to the table. We always have samples. Yesterday we sampled Kogler's cherry strudel. And I'm sure a lot of you have seen him at the farmer's market. And my gosh, it's like, because if you taste it and you know what we're actually have to offer, I think the product sells itself. And the bonus of being able to support local food companies or local farms and support your school all in one transaction is what we're really promoting, and what we would really like people to look at. So if it's the right school for you, if this sounds like something that you'd like to do, give us a call. It might not be for everybody, but we're happy to talk and see how we can service your school or your corporation.
Awesome. Thank you so much. If you want to bring some fresh produce, meats, and bakery into your school or your workplace, give Theresa an email or call her. I'll have her phone number. Don't worry. She can get that for you. Yeah. If you are thinking about buying, selling, or investing in real estate, call me. I'm your friend and realtor for life. And come visit me on October 11th at the Louisville Library, where I'm going to be giving a great learning session.
What time is that?
It's at 6:30 p.m.
Perfect. Okay.
Thursday, October 11th. It's a free session. How to buy a home in a seller's market. And if you're selling, how not to become homeless. It can be done without having to move out of your house into a rental and then into a property.
Yes, that's a lot.
Because that freaks people out.
Yeah.
I mean,
it does.
is
And
a big
kids
thing.
and your stuff and
Right.
All right.
So call
6:30 what day?
6:30, October 11th.
Love it.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much,
Thank
and
you.
have a great Wednesday. Bye-bye.
Bye.